KLP News 10.
Well, South Georgians now have the incredible opportunity to visit the gravesite of former President Jimmy Carter and former First Lady Rosalind Carter. The Carter's niece, Kim Fuller, shared these photos that you see on your screen now of the family at the grave, where they had a private ceremony yesterday. And now today, the grave is finally open for the entire South Georgia community to enjoy. Welcome to the Rundown. Today, on July 11th, I'm Ashanti Drake. President Carter and former First Lady Rosalind Carter are a true testament to an example of hard work, dedication to your country, and knowing that no matter where you come from, even if it's a small painted farm right here in South Georgia, you can definitely be whoever you want to be. The Carter's graves are situated within a memorial garden that is designed by the former First Lady. Jimmy Carter National Historical Park provides visitors with an opportunity to explore the lasting impact of President Carter and the former First Lady, including their final resting place. Now, despite their extensive global travels and influence, the Carters chose to cherish their memories in their hometown of Plains, Georgia, as their burial site, and that's where their lives began, and that's where they wanted it to end, with the community and surrounded by the love of the entire South Georgia. Now let's go now live to Caitlin Barker, who is at the gravesite right now. Caitlin, you have been out there all day. What are you seeing? And it's open to the public now. When can the public start to come out and pay their respects to the former president and the former First Lady?
Yes, good morning. This is truly an opportunity of a lifetime to be here on the first day that members of the public are able to come here and visit the burial grounds of Jimmy Carter and Rosalind Carter. Now, we weren't able to film on the other side of the park. This is the area where the memorial plaques are actually available and visible, but I want to show you just the atmosphere out here really today. Now, I spoke with some people that came here. Some people were waiting this morning, waiting for the gates to open, and a lot of people have come to truly pay their respects to a couple that meant so much to not only the city of Plains, not only to the state, but to the nation and the world. Now, I spoke with one person who told me that he came here from Americus, and he said that being here today is truly an honor to really remember the life and the legacies of both Jimmy Carter and Rosalind Carter. Now, at noon today, we will try to reposition ourselves to where we can actually see and show you the memorial plaques, but I've seen them myself firsthand, and they're absolutely beautiful. The trail here is absolutely serene. They have a butterfly trail here, and park rangers were telling me that this will be open to the public every weekday, and it will be an opportunity for families to come and enjoy, have a picnic, take a stroll around. It truly is meant to be a place for the public to come and enjoy, and also remember and pay homage to the life and legacy of Jimmy Carter and Rosalind Carter. So we'll have more information at noon today on the people that are here. People from multiple areas have been coming here to simply pay their respects, and the atmosphere out here is truly serene. And at noon today, we will have more information for you.
Caitlin, I do have a question for you. You were there when we buried the former president. You were here when the former First Lady passed away, and now you're there at the site where their final resting place is. Just as you, as a worker, as a reporter, as a journalist out there, just talk a little bit about that journey that you had up until this point. I'm not entirely sure if you heard me, but I know that one thing that we all did, we all were Jimmy Carter's hometown news source, as we are across the South Georgia community. I'm going to ask Caitlin that question one more time. Caitlin, you were there from the beginning.
Yes, Ashanti, I am actually from Atlanta, and so coming here, working at the station, I really got a firsthand experience to be able to come here to Plains and really learn so much about the Carters, their family, but their work and what they really meant to the world, not just the state, but to the entire world. They meant so much to people people all over. And I've been here, and people, like I said, have been here early this morning, coming just to pay tribute to this couple, this phenomenal couple. And a lot of people told me that when they met the Carters, it was like meeting someone from your family. It was like meeting someone that you know and that, you know, you just would run up to and give a hug to. They were just such an incredible couple, normal people, and they were so humble. And I think that speaks volumes to who they were and the legacy that they will leave behind, and that will continue to live on. So again, at noon today, we hope to reposition ourselves to where you can actually get a clear shot of the memorial plaques that are here. They're absolutely beautiful, and I'm just so excited to be here and really get an opportunity to pay tribute to a couple that meant so much to our nation and to the world.
All right, Caitlin, thank you so much, and we hope that you enjoy your day out there, and make sure you upload on Facebook some of those pictures, whatever you get, whenever you do get a chance to see it. Now, just some backstory on the Carters. We know that Rosalind Carter, she passed away in November 19th, and she was entered into her final resting place on November 20th. And Jimmy Carter, he was entered on January 9, 2025, after his passing on December 2024, December 29, 2024. Now, one great thing about this resting place is they rest in a modest plot within their former residence, and now they are a part of that park, and their graves are surrounded by a memorial garden designed by the former First Lady Rosalind Carter, and it's now overlooking a pond that they built together and love to visit. And the simple headstones that you see here are inspired by those of President Richard Nixon and the First Lady Patricia Nixon, and it reflects their humble and down-to-earth nature, and it's just incredible. And of course, you want to stay tuned as we come into our 12 o'clock newscast, our 4, 5, and 6, and 11, where you can get a behind-the-scenes look and a look at the grave sites here of the former president and former First Lady. And with that,